am such a fan. You have me rolling every day. I love it.
And you, thank you very much.
Too good.
And I rolled at you every day because I love Jane the Virgin. I loved you on the show.
Thank you.
And yes.
Thank you.
And I'm excited that you're here because, you know, being busy, you got your show, but you're also a busy mom. So it's hard getting out there. Your son, Charlie, just turned 1 year old. Okay, now.
He's backstage.
He's backstage. I didn't get to see him. I got to go. Auntie got to give him a kiss. All right, being a mother, you're a mother of a boy. How is motherhood so far?
Oh, it's the best thing in the entire world.
Yes.
If I had known I was gonna love it this much, I mean, obviously I knew I was gonna love it, but I didn't know I was gonna be like obsessed, like deeply and strongly. They say, you know, it's all cliche, like you've never known a love like this.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's visceral. It's intense. And so if I had known, I would have started a lot earlier. And I would have had like 10.
I know, girl.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I was with you until you said 10. That's a lot, but I understand. Like when I looked at Jeffrey for the first time, I understood how God loves us, and I went,
now
you
you make me
really
cry.
love me. Like He loves you like that. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, keep your lashes on. Keep your lashes on.
They'll shoot right off.
I just understand that feeling. You got your boy, but like his first birthday party, Gina, you had this massive birthday for your son, Charlie.
Yes.
Like, why was it so big for his first birthday?
Well, you know, it was like his first wedding. It was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed this strongly. You know, it was crazy because when we were celebrating it last year, that same week, we were in the NICU. And that was...
That's a hard one.
Ooh, it is such a hard one because you, like you said, you're like, you feel this emotion of, what a gift. I could not believe life could exceed this potential of emotion and feeling. And then you're just like, come on, little dude. Like, you got this, little dude.
I know.
And you know what's crazy is, you know, you talk about relationships and trust. I always thought that I was going to have to let him trust me, right? And somehow he taught me how to trust him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
telling you, when I tell you about boys, you will be you will be the #1 woman in his life. I'm telling you this. And when I had my sons,
promise me this.
Yeah, I promise you that. But when they get 18, they're gonna be like, okay, enough already. But you still will be the first woman.
Yeah.
So I understand it. And I'm looking at Charlie, who's gorgeous. I'm looking at your husband, who is gorgeous. You know I had to get on this husband. I did not. Okay, first of all, your husband, Joe, is an MMA fighter.
He
right?
is.
But you the tough one, Gina.
Oh my God, because you know, when I first started dating him, I thought like, oh, that's right, I gotta protect her. You know, like this man is gonna protect me. I'm gonna be like, get him.
Yeah.
You know? And I'll never forget it. We started dating 4 months in. We went to Thailand to do a Muay Thai camp for a month, which was already crazy. Like, why was I gonna go out to another country with a man that I just met 4 months prior? But we clearly fell in love. But
yes,
there, you know, there's like a lot of moving parts. It's like very busy. We're in Phuket. We're right in the city, and this guy is pushing his food cart. Right, we're in like a food cart area, food market, and he pushes the cart, and it like rumbles over like my foot, and he kind of gets stuck on it. And I was like, hey, oh my God, it's my foot! Like, you're on my foot, you're on my foot. And he was like, get out of the way. And I know, and I was like, oh. I was like, but this is my foot, and that's your cart. I get it, but like, you're on my foot still, you know? And so I was kind of like helping him push off my foot, and then I was like, Joe, come on, like.
You're the MMA.
Yeah, I was like, do it, and he was like, no, peace, baby.
Oh, because they're about peace.
All about peace. He's all about peace and love, and like, he was like, no, in the martial arts, it's like, we do not use our strength to hurt anyone.
I wish you would have known that before we started dating.
I know. It's like so.
About peace.
So he like helped the man get the cart off my foot, and he was like, have a great day, sir. And I was like, I broke my toe. I was like, come on. But he's calmed me down.
Okay, he has calmed you down. Yeah. Now, people loved you on Jane the Virgin. I loved you on Jane the Virgin. This right here was my picture. It's so funny because the show ended 5 years ago. But like, would you be willing to revisit that role if the opportunity came up?
In a heartbeat.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. That was such a beautiful family, and it was such a magical show because it was just so different. It was so different, and like you lived in this crazy world, and it was surreal and campy, but then it was like grounded in like heartfelt love, and so I would go back and yeah.
Oh, I would love to see you back. I mean, I'm not dead yet is great, but Jane the Virgin, maybe do it in like your, part-time. I don't know, but I would love to see it again. I want to congratulate you because you're on season 2 now of Not Dead Yet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And I love Not Dead Yet because, and you're so funny in it because your character now, you see ghosts all the time.
Yeah.
So like, do you experience that in real life, ghosts?
I mean, I'm Latina. I feel like there are ghosts around me all the time. But no, I had this really profound experience when I was living in New York back after college, and I was like hustling and trying to like, book jobs in theater, et cetera. And I was going on this theater audition. My favorite uncle had passed away while I grew up in Chicago.
Okay.
And so when I was in New York, he passed away. He lived across the street, and he was just the best. Tío Jose. He was just the greatest.
Yeah.
And when he passed away, my parents didn't tell me because they didn't want me to get sad.
Okay.
Which was also like a problem when I should talk to them about that. That was not cool. But I go to this audition and I'm climbing the stairs because there's too many people at the elevator, and I remember just like it's like stairs landing, stairs landing, stairs landing.
Right.
And I get to like the 4th floor and there's like a man in the corner like leaned up against the wall, and I like look up and it's my Tío Jose, and I was like and I just was like so shook, and he just went like this, like towards the stairs, and I was like, oh, and I just put my head down and kept climbing the stairs, and I got to the top, and I was like, whoa, that was like, I'm getting goosebumps now. I was like,
oh
whoa,
my gosh.
That is wild. And I went, I auditioned, I got the role.
And you got the part.
I got the part. My Tío Jose was with me. I know, my Tío Jose was with me. Yeah, and my grandmother passed away 2 years ago, and I swear she's in my house. She's
and
100%.
she comes too?
Oh, I just feel like she's always in my house, and I'm always like, Grandma, I can't see you. I love you so much, but I'm just too postpartum for this. I can't.
You get all these ghosts. I've been asking my mama to come back for the longest. I don't think she forgave me for taking her car when I was 16. She never comes back. I always ask her. Okay, I gotta get with you. Ask Tío Jose if she can talk to my doggone Laverne Shepherd. Laverne Shepherd. If he could get her to just come visit me in my dream. Maybe I could book something. But you know another thing that I love you in is you are so amazing in rom-coms. Like, we love you in the rom-coms because you had your movie which went debuted number one, called Players.
Yes.
And it was on Netflix, number 1. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, so it is a group of friends. It is this woman, I play this woman named Mac, and she is surrounded by her best friends, and it's really her and these 3 boys that she went to college with, and then Liza Koshy, who ends up being a part of the crew later on in the film. But they run plays. They run plays to like hook up. They run plays to get, to get a partner. And now you're meeting them at a time where they're done playing games. And games is not getting them any further. And they want to start having real relationships. So they play a game for keeps, and it doesn't really go the way that she's hoping.
This is good. Everything that a rom-com is made of.
Yes.
Gina, I know you got to get back to Charlie because he is up there like, where is my mama? I want to thank you so much for being here. Y'all, you have got to see Not Dead Yet. She is so funny, Gina. It airs Wednesday nights on ABC, and it streams the next day on Hulu. And Players is streaming now on Netflix, so you can get a whole weekend of Gina.
We're gonna have a good time.